Hello everyone, this is Yonax here, and we today with part 2 of our review, and I'm together here with Dan again.
Yeah, hello again.
And today we want to just start off where we left off yesterday, and we were still talking a bit about guilds.
Yeah, I think we finished off there.
Yeah,
if I remember
there's
correctly.
only
Uh,
two things I still have left about guilds, and that is I believe the maximum number of members, what I've read, is 70, which seems very limited.
yeah, I heard something at 70, 75. I'm not 100% sure. We will see.
But if it's 75, it's still limited.
Yeah,
And
indeed.
the reason mainly is that every shard you make will take a separate spot in the guild. It's not account bound.
And there is no alliance system either, from what I understand.
Yeah, so if I go to Maplestory 1, I have maybe like 10 shards in the guild. Okay, you have a bit more spots as well. And yeah, it's pretty much, I run the guild with a few others, and there I have the separate space to do so. But if you have a bigger guild, only having 70 people max, I think it's too limited. I would like to see something like at least 200 and preferable 500 max.
Yeah, I agree with you in one way, but I think 200 would be a balanced level of amount of people in a guild.
And I would like to see it that every shard, or if your shard is in a guild, that every shard on your account will be in the same guild.
That would be good, because then you wouldn't fill up
Yeah,
too many slots.
yeah, so I only
with
have
your
one
own
shard in one guild,
characters.
and everyone contributes to guild contribution and guild points and everything. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty much what I had left about guilds.
yeah, I think that's pretty much it, indeed. So
So next point, I figured out there's no way to hide my chat here. If I want to leave it out of a video or anything, the only thing what I can do is drag it super small, and then I still see it ugly in the corner.
yeah, there is no hide chat or anything, which is quite sad. I would like.
Yeah, and I think Maplestory 1 even has it, other MMOs have it, so I think this is an easy feature they can build in. So
Yeah, I think so. I think it probably is in development, so it might be coming after. Well, I don't know how KMS does it though.
So then on a bigger topic, you have the option to play with a controller in the game.
Yeah, I have been playing with controller since the start of the beta, because I heard from the CM that there was going to be a controller beta testing of the feature with the controller or joypad or you name it. And I personally love the controller feature in this game. I have no issues with it, and I love the control layouts and everything.
Yeah, I think the layout about from the controller is pretty clear and
Yeah,
self-explaining for your keys and stuff. So I think it's pretty well done. Maybe have some more customization in it or presets of it, but for the rest, yeah, I think it's pretty well done. I personally haven't used the gamepad. I have been using the classic controls, so keyboard only.
yeah.
When I started using the mouse and keyboard since you don't have a moving camera at the moment. There's no point using a mouse at all in this game.
I did hear about people who played with the mouse, and they said, for example, mage classes or the wizard class, if you play with the mouse and controls, that's really handy in boss fights. That's what I heard of it, so they are quite pleased with it.
Yeah, so it depends on the targeting of skills. Because some skills you really have to face the enemy, and other skills you can just cast in an area. I noticed with the mouse and keyboard, I started off with it, that it's a bit like a league system, that you just click your mouse and you move there and then cast your skills. But yeah, you have to hope your camera is facing the right direction, and It's not really auto-targeting, but more skill-based. So I wasn't a fan of it on my priest. And yeah, I hope they can improve it. Because I like freedom.
Yeah, indeed. I do, as I said, love the controller, and I will probably only play with controller after the official game comes out, because I don't think I can go back to play without a controller in Maplestory 2, like I do like in Maplestory 1,
Yeah, I think the
for
controller
example.
option is really good. If you have a good controller, I think it's really comfortable to move around and grind, and it works pretty well in the game.
Yeah, so I'm using the Xbox One controller, and it's fine. It's good.
So next topic is UI scaling and resolution. So if I go to my options and then graphics, in principle you have enough options between using resolutions, making it smaller, bigger. You have 1080 pixels, so that's good. It's mostly what I use when I'm playing. However, mostly when I stream, I go to a smaller resolution, and I noticed that the scaling is a bit off. So one way to fix that is make the UI thing a bit bigger again, so it's better readable. However, if you do that, your screen gets clustered that much that your chat won't be readable anymore, because chat will shrink a lot. So I don't think it's really optimized skills yet, because in principle I want to keep a small UI, but I want to have a big enough chat when I using lower resolutions, and that's not really possible.
Yeah, it would be good with a separate like chat UI size. Actually, so you can set the other UIs like the controls and everything to a smaller size, but you can still keep the chat in a bigger size.
Yeah, well, you can drag it, but if you
Yeah, but it would be better if you had like
it doesn't scale.
Indeed, it would be better if you just could click in something and it then scales to whatever size you want it.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to mention about the scaling and resolution.
Yeah, that's really good. And one other thing that's really good with the set options you have for the graphics, you can put in so much difference. Like you have the resolution and everything, and then if you scroll down a bit, you can even display your FPS, your desync, so it syncs with your monitor, whatever you're using. So it actually feels much more smoother while playing the game. I really like all the customization you can do in the options.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think and in general enough options as well. Speaking of the setting options, you have your controls where you can move, change your keys, your menus, your hotkeys for that, your separate gamepad controls. You have your sound options. Talking about sound options, when I just started this game, I noticed that every time you got a mail and you come in a new map and you had one mail not opened yet, it tells you got mail, you got mail. This was very annoying for me, and it was the first thing I disabled pretty much.
The easiest way is to mute the system voices, I guess, to not get, because you might want to hear, like, say, the background music. You kind of want to hear that because they have some really nice background music in Maplestory. We all know that. And same with the sound effects or skill effects. Even you might like to hear your own skills and stuff. One thing I don't like though, because they don't really talk a lot, except for the twin boss, Pooh and something, Goo. I don't know what they're called. They talk quite a lot and have quite distinct voices, so I like to hear those. But the other ones are quite just just growling and stuff, so they are not that impressive. But yeah, my sentence about the voices.
Yeah, I turned system voices off. I don't dislike it, only there are a couple system voices I don't want to hear ever, and that is "you got mail." I want just to disable that forever, and then maybe I use the system voice for other things again. But as long that is present, it's turned off for me. Yeah, boss voices I have turned on, play instruments. I turned off because it's in general pretty loud in towns. Cutscenes, some cutscenes were missing voices for me still, but I expected that after a beta they will fix that, since it's still beta. Environment, yeah, it's pretty fine. Interface also fine. Sound effects, music is pretty good. I think in general, I think they should really take a look in system voices, because it's not good right now.
I agree.
So we have a few more options we can look. So we can look at the camera. Zoom distance, always max it out, otherwise you don't play nice. Interface, pretty much always small. Damage, transparency, size, well, I think it's all pretty explains itself. Yeah, you can hide your own path. I think that is good.
Yeah, that's really something that they tried implementing in Maplestory 1, but you might remember the first implementation and they didn't make it work. You could hide your Android, but not the pets. So people were
I
like
remember.
bumped out about
I
that.
think they still have some work to do there. Then you go to battle text, or you still have more for status text? Guess not. For battle text, yeah, you can change your everyone's damage to party damage. This will help a lot in world bosses, so you get less frame drops. One thing I really liked here. No, it's not here. There is an option you can check your own damage.
Or oh yeah, that's not in the. Oh yeah, it's in the options. Let's see, they are. Let's see. They.
Oh, here it is. Interface enable personal performance meter.
Yes.
So if you're familiar with the battle statistics, this is pretty much the same thing. You can apply it, and then the timer starts immediately, and then
and it keeps running.
Yeah, and you can reset it and put it back on 0. Yeah, you can cycle between DPS, hit rate, critical rate, damage taken, XP, mesos, total damage, DPS. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, I'm not happy with the timer immediately starting. I want a start and stop button.
Yeah, it would be good. Like at least a start button.
Well, you already have kind of a reset button. So you just need a start button and not starting immediately. Because mostly when you pick it up, you start it before a raid, enable it, and then it takes like 1 minute before you're at a boss or something, because you need to walk a bit, go up the stairs or anything. So that first half minute or minute, it's calculated in your DPS and every stats. Well, it's not accurate. Because you want to start it as soon as you start hitting the boss.
Yeah, that's true. Oh well, it's optimal. They need to work on that. That's something they probably are going to work on.
Yeah, I hope so, and I think that's a simple thing to do.
It's a feature a lot of players use, at least in KMS and CMS as well.
So
to measure their own damage output.
As I mentioned, in options you can change your the damage from everyone damage to party damage or only your personal damage. This will help for your FPS a lot, especially when you're going for world bosses. There were at the moment Only Pecanos. There's a video I did about that before, and Griffina, which was an event summoned by GMs in Genesis. And especially at Griffina, but also at Pecanos, I noticed a frame drop for both of them, and the more people there were, the worse the frames would be. So I think performance-wise, they have a lot to catch up there. Overall, the game has been running pretty smooth for the rest. I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I just saw the notification.
Yeah, I noticed the notification. As you know, the beta will end very soon. Like we're in our last 20 minutes. So let's go on to the next topic before we get kicked out of the game.
Before everything goes down.
So
let's go.
Yeah, I think we can talk a bit about skills, SP, AP, builds, world map. That's a lot of topics actually. Let's start with world map.
Yeah, because that's something I personally like. There are goals with it, like you have the exploration process, which I really like. You need to go around to the maps, do small tasks to get 3 stars on every map. So you have, I don't know how many maps these are, but there are a lot. And just doing all those small little things help you progress. You get stuff, you get free SP, you get free AP, you get free skill points, you name it. So I really like the map function and actually the map layout itself, because you can see where all the world bosses spawn. You can see where the bosses have spawned already if they aren't well, if they have spawned, and you can see when they are going to spawn. So I love it, and there are a lot of maps, so it takes time to actually explore everything. So yeah, what's your opinion on the world map, John?
In general, the world map is fine. I noticed that some maps are really small. Like if I want to walk from Elinia to Perion, it's gonna take me quite some time, because every time I need to load in the next map, there are faster ways. You can just take a taxi to there once you have explored the map, or use your helicopter. The helicopter only is like you get a few tickets, probably only with merits, which you get, or events, which is like a free quick air taxi. You can get those for taxi, but you pay a small fee. If you haven't explored the map yet and use a taxi, it will be really expensive to do, up to like 50k, which is quite a lot.
Yeah, so it's a big amount of mesos in a way, at least in the early game.
Yeah, especially early on. So early on, you have to walk a lot. Yeah, in the left side there were some maps we couldn't explore yet. I hope to see them later. I haven't explored every map around Perion, Elinia, Genesis, Koning. I explored everything. That's about it. And Tria. There's a way with going to your guild building, and there's a portal on the top. You can go quickly to Tria without cost. So that's a nice feature. And a little quick tip.
Nice.
And for the rest, I think I'm fine with the world map. I think some maps are a bit too small. I like to have like some maps being grouped together, like 3 maps and a bit bigger. Because when you travel through like a map, like what is it, the Fire Tree, which is really small, mostly you just travel through and then you have to wait for the loading screen again.
You have one of the biggest maps is the Shadow Portal thing. I don't remember the map name, but the one with the big shadow portal in the middle. That's one gigantic map, though.
The Shadow Gate.
Yeah, it takes like 2 minutes to actually travel over the map with flying mount.
Yeah, that is like a map size I would like to see every map in, pretty much. And then just change the world map according to it. That's the world map I would like, or the map size I would like to see each map in.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to have all maps that big, to be honest. It's just too big, in my opinion.
Personal preference, maybe.
Yeah, indeed. I want them balanced. I like the balance on the maps now. Like you can find smaller maps, you can find bigger maps, you can find average maps. So yeah, I like it so far.
Yeah,
So yeah,
talking
that's what I
about
had.
that, you were mentioning mounts for a second there. So
Yeah,
we have several
sure.
mounts we got available during it. I think we can show off
Yeah,
most in the house here. So I
let's
have
see.
here a
Use them.
bicycle. As a Dutch person, I have to ride my bicycle.
I will start with something a bit manly. Big bear. I love bear.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
But yeah, you also have the one that we got from closed beta road trip,
Yeah, I
the
have my
skateboard.
duck's balloons, which make sound as
Yeah,
well. Quack, quack, quack.
yeah, yeah. I can't use them too long. They are too annoying.
Now, I only
But
use
yeah,
them to gain height, and then I switch to my hawk, because hawk is really fast to move across maps. I think it's my
yeah,
favorite mount so far, the hawk, because it's really fast to move around.
yeah. Well, there are a lot of mounts, and I really like them. Uh, and I hope to see when we have the full game that there is even gonna be several more.
What do you think of something like mount skins or something like that, if they put that in a cash shop?
Well, I know there are mounts in KMS, and they are pretty frequent being released in cash shop or merch shop, as
Yeah,
it's
but
called.
that's the mount. I
Uh,
mean skins for them, that you can give them a different look.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that from us.
Yeah, I
Would
think
be lovely to actually customizing your own.
I
But
think that would be a good way to make money for the game. Skins.
yeah,
Other
true.
MMO have used this successfully, so I think that would be definitely something I would recommend them. So yeah, let's talk a bit about our skill menu and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
if
sure.
we press B, we get our character screen with our equips, our gear score, attack, defense, strength tags, int, luck, health, and crit rate. Crit rate
Yeah, you
is
also have the
kept.
advanced stats, which shows everything.
Yeah, let's open that. And
So
like
you
as a
see
priest, I
the
have like a holy damage bonus if I, oh, I don't have at the moment, but if I put in some
yeah,
skills and yeah, you have some extra stats showing behind it where if you put points in certain skills.
yeah, and I really like this advanced thing. You have the basic one, which shows the average thing where you can put in your skill points, but then you have the advanced, which you boost with the bonus attributes and stuff like that, I
I
think.
fight for a world of peace and joy.
So I really like this way of showing your stats and overall game progress, gear wise, anyway.
Yeah, I think it's good. I actually like the gear score. It's really, instead of range having a gear score, I think it might be better. Because you have like defense, attack, all the stuff might be like different in it, calculating. Yeah, you also have your outfits. So this is my beta outfit for now, which I got with beta, having the wings and stuff on my head.
Yeah, like this outfit we got from the beta. I really like this outfit, and I hope.
Yeah, I think this one
The,
stays for the actual game, this outfit.
no, I don't think
No?
so. No, the one that stays is gonna
The hat?
be. Let's see. It's this. Let's see if I can equip it. Where this one.
Yeah, if you can move a bit down, you come better on the screen here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
This one.
that hat.
This hat and this hat.
Yeah, okay.
So this is the permanent next we get from the road trip.
I owe Gabran
So
so
then we
much.
have a tab with badges. I actually like the badge system. Some are time limited, but you have a chat bubble, star name tag, I had auto gathering buds for 7 days, perfect for the beta, which lasted 7 days. I
I
had
never managed to get one.
tombstone buds and fishing buds. But yeah, especially
Yeah.
auto gathering is pretty useful.
Yeah, it's a good feature. Like, I love the pets, and I know that in Camus you can actually catch your own monsters as pets.
Indeed. Agreed.
So people go around and catch like slimes and stuff for pets as well.
If I
So
go to my inventory pets during the beta, I got a couple of pets: Fifi, Peng Peng, Harry, Pinky.
so yeah,
A lot of the
they
same.
are.
I didn't see a time limit for any pets. I don't know how they are permanent or.
I think in KMS they have a time limit, but you need to feed it something like Maplestory 1 function.
Yeah,
If your pets dry out, you need to feed them pet treats again.
I think that's.
So yeah, I think it's something similar, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much.
So
about
yeah,
it,
speaking
but
of inventory, we have our gear tab with our equip. We can dismantle here, lock our gear or unlock. It takes about 3 days to unlock a locked gear. I think that's a nice feature to secure your gear. You can expand your gear, but only a few tabs and enhance it. You have outfits where you can customize your looks. You have your mounts listed. So the teddy Dan showed earlier, the balloon, a dirk where you can walk on, a car. Catalyst will be enhancing items, onyx crystal, chaos onyx crystals. Yeah, they're untradeable at the moment, a lot of them. I like to see them all tradable. So as a new player, you have a bit more ways to make money to get upgrade before you farming your own ones to upgrade.
Yeah, that would actually be nice. So we'll see how they gonna do it.
You have a life skill tab. I really like this one. That are the items I was gathering here with my life skills. You have a fishing and music tab. Good way to level up. I'm really curious how much XP it will give at the official release compared to now when it was boosted.
I think that there is no really different amount because I heard someone talk that plays KMS, and you get 1 EXP for every second you play something, but it's a total of maximum 100. So 100 seconds song. If you play that, you get the maximum amount of XP for the music you play.
Yeah, well, the fishing XP was a lot more. You got like 40k for each catch, which takes like 10-15 seconds, depending on your fishing pool. Because some have a option to have a 3-second reduction, depending on your fishing level.
Sure.
So you have a quest tab. I'm actually glad we have a quest tab. So those quest items are not in my main inventory anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that would have.
Yeah, I remember my.
Literally made my inventory a complete chaos.
Yeah, not only that,
we need this in MS1 as well.
You have your consumables, so your potions and buffs. But currency is also a different tab. I really
like this. I really like that.
Like the most important one. If I look at my etc. tab in Maplestory 1, I think I used with a 10 slot coin bag. I used like another 20 slots on just coins from events, from bosses, from Legion, from anything. I really miss like a wallet system or a separate inventory for them.
Yeah.
Because it's way too clustered. So I'm glad we have it separate here. I would love to see they do the same in Maplestory 1. There are some features in Maplestory 2 I want to see in Maplestory 1 as well, and that's one of them.
Yeah,
You have your
that's
better step, which we showed before, and you have your misc, which is your Yonax items or cash shop items in general, and gifts, world chat vouchers, outfits, stuff like that. Stuff you fish up, I got there as well. So random items, my helicopter talkies. So yeah. Inventory, I think it's a big improvement, separating all the stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's a
May
good
fates one day
balance,
find the faith I
in my
have.
opinion. It's a really good balance of this.
So then there's one more thing here as well. We got a trophy system.
Oh, yeah.
I really like the trophy system. Pretty much you need to get an achievement and you get the trophy, and these are account bound, and everything that's account bound I love.
Yeah, not all trophies though. Some are actually individual,
Okay,
but the general is good. Like the world boss thing, if you kill it on one character, that's all the characters you kill it on.
yeah,
So that's
it's
good.
not like you have to kill Lucid on a Mercedes achievement, if you remember that one.
Oh my
Because
god.
I
Yeah.
must
for
dedicate myself
It's
to protecting our
99%
world.
of the players will never get the Mercedes above 220 and do Lucid on it and gear it up as well. Because if you have to do that, that will cost you a lot of money, cubing wise, a lot of time. It's not worth it for one achievement.
I agree with you. It's not worth it because it's such a hassle getting to the level where you can actually do Lucid anyway.
So yeah, in Maplestory 1 I'm on more achievement account bound, and I think the trophy system works well for it over here. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I really like the trophy system. The fact that everything, and I literally mean everything, can grant you achievement,
Yeah.
a trophy.
I fight
Like
for a world
just
with
running
peace
around
and
grants you
joy.
achievements. Jumping grants you achievements. Swimming grants you
Oh,
achievements.
there's the most important one, falling damage. Gives you one.
Oh yeah. If you fall down outside of the map, you get one living on the edge. I like that.
Yeah. Actually, I was in a dungeon. I got knocked back and I got like stuck on a platform, and I couldn't move up anywhere. So what I did was I had to kill myself, and then I could go back to a safe spot at the start of the dungeon. And that took ages actually to kill myself, because it's like 10% of your health, but it scales on your current HP.
Luana.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take 10 times, now it takes like 100 times. And there was this dungeon with lava with it, so I took some extra Gundhi damage from the lava with it to kill myself in the end. Because if you have like, in the end, 10 HP, you will only lose 1 HP. And after some time, you regain 10 health every certain
then
time.
it just repeats itself, so you can't kill yourself that way.
So it was pretty hard to kill myself with just falling.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, to be honest, that's kind of good to know, though, that you can't really
No, you can't really kill yourself.
have an easy way of killing yourself. That's one way.
Well, yeah, you can let the boss kill you. But in general, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's good, and it's pretty easy to fall off maps.
I must dedicate myself to protecting
nice.
our world.
But yeah.
So, do we have anything
we
left
covered
to talk
everything?
about?
I think we have covered everything we want to talk about.
What do you think about the buddy list?
Oh yeah, the buddy list. Let's see. Let's open the buddy list. U is the buddy list key.
So we press U.
Yeah,
we have 4 tabs.
Opens.
We have an online tab,
I do
friends, request, and blocked.
Yeah, and I actually like the layout of the bud list, and it seems like there is no limit to how many friends you can have. So I'm really happy.
Well, I haven't reached the limit yet. I knew the limit in Maplestory 1 was 100, which was way too small.
Yeah, it might be in closed beta as well, but I have no idea. But I have 20 friends so far
Yeah, I have
in the
like
closed beta.
added
That's
like 10
fun.
friends or a bit less.
But yeah, speaking of the bud list, you can see their level, you can see the amount of achievements, you can see where they are, you can talk to them, you can see their house name.
Actually,
Like,
you can see the location of the house as well.
indeed. So
Since you
it's really
don't
nice.
have an external location for your house, you only have your personal one, so the inside, not the outside part, where you can enter your
Indeed.
house as well. And you see at mine that mine is in Elinea. And
Yeah,
I actually hope
indeed.
I can get this house back. I like this location,
We
I think.
mustn't lose hope.
You probably can. I
Yeah,
don't think.
unless someone is before me.
Of course, of course. But we will see. We'll see what happens
So yeah, if
with
your
the game.
friends request and blocked. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no buddy chat or anything for chat options. Because you have
No, and
your
that's
Super
a
Smega,
bit
your World, and
downer.
Channel Smega, local party, guilds,
And guild. Yeah.
and guild Smega, or what is it?
Yeah, Guilds Mega. It's the Guilds Mega. It's like the Guilds Mega in MS1
Yeah,
as well.
I don't
So
really
yeah.
see. Yeah, you see a channel one. I guess that is one for map, maybe. Oh no, it's not. I would like to see one
Maybe.
for
If your
the
prayers
map
are
where you
sincere,
are in.
they will be
Or
answered.
unless local is doing the whole map. I doubt it.
Yeah, it's the whole map you're in.
Oh, okay, then that's good.
Like, so I really like the fact that if you talk in the local, you can talk to someone, and then some people you can hear them talking, but you don't see them. So that's a bit like the feature you have in Guild Wars 2, where I accidentally talked in the chat the whole map instead of just my local friends were standing together. So people said like, stop using the chat, stop using this chat. So yeah, but yeah, it's good. Oh, you invited me. I couldn't accept it. Click it again.
Oh,
My
yeah,
actions find
you
me
did
faithful.
it? Get it?
No, I couldn't click it.
So yeah,
Oh,
you have a
here we
group
do.
chat feature.
I got it now. I got it.
And for the rest, you don't have a separate buddy list. Well, I think I would like to see that. I think it was for the Maplestory one. I don't see it in every MMO, but I really like the feature to have.
Well, yeah, you can see here. If you click the middle button, you can actually see the invite chat and everything like that, and you can hide it. So it's really nice.
So yeah, but the beta is ending in a minute. So I think this is a good moment to end the video.
Yeah, I think so too. And
I think we discussed everything. So then I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for having me. No, I enjoyed it. Let's do it more.
Sure.
More times. It's fun.
I would like that, but we have to see a future video where we can do something similar. So if you have any ideas about it, leave a comment where we can join up again. And
yeah, sure. Just give suggestions. Like, we like suggestions. I love suggestions. So, and you can always hit us up on Twitter as well.
Yeah, or Discord.
And I hope John will leave. Yeah, or Discord indeed. Hope John will leave them in the description.
Oh, they're always there in description.
Oh, good.
And I put a link to your YouTube in description as well in the last video and as well in this one.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
Thank you all, and see you next time.
See you next time.